James Urdang, just an ordinary South African citizen growing up as part of an ordinary family in extraordinary times. James Urdang was born in 1964, in the same year that Nelson Mandela, Walter Sisulu, and the rest of the Rivonia trialists were sentenced to life imprisonment on Robben Island. It was a historical milestone in the history of South Africa. But for James, growing up in the apartheid era, the impact of this event would only hit home much later in his life. James grew up as an ordinary white South African into an ordinary white South African family. After his first year of formal schooling, he was diagnosed with dyslexia, but his educational challenges paled into insignificance when considering the political climate in South Africa at the time. In years to come, this would work to his advantage in developing unique educational programs that would impact hundreds of thousands of disadvantaged South Africans. When things came to a head in 1976 with the Soweto uprisings, James, as a 12-year-old boy, first became aware that life for all South Africans was not equal. There were children at schools in South Africa who did not enjoy the same privileges as he did, and these children were fighting for their voices to be heard. They were fighting for a better life, and they were fighting for their right to a better education. This moment had significant impact on James's life. When James left school in 1983, he emerged as a young man who didn't really know what he wanted to do, but he was certain of one thing. He knew that he wanted to make a difference. He knew that South Africa's youth deserved the opportunity of having a good quality education, one that would enable them to break the cycle of poverty that was so clearly evident wherever he went. In 1989, James started his journey to fulfill his mission, and in 1991, he met a man who would become his mentor and lifelong friend, a man who molded him into the person he is today. That man was Walter Sisulu. This is James's story. It's the story of an ordinary white South African who, on his journey, came across some extraordinary South African men and women who shared his vision.